Good morning, everybody. I ran out of cereal, so banana in a bowl. Anyway, kind of lost my appetite here. We'll step outside the back door, and we're going to have a look this morning at our sheep. And let's see, looks like they are doing pretty good. All of them are there. We'll step around here and look at our chickens for just a minute. And they seem to be doing pretty good. They're producing a fair amount of eggs. Okay. And, oh, we better check their food. I haven't looked at it. Let's open up their food box. Oh, yeah, it's still basically full. Good deal. Okay, well, let's go over some things that I have had to do here. I did get those 2 fields planted, and didn't even need to fertilize either one, but I went ahead and filled the fertilizer spreader. As you can see, we have a truck. I found this truck used online, and I figured it'd give us a little bit better. Oh, I can't climb that one. There we go. Give us a little bit better speed when it comes to hauling our grain to and from. Pretty nice little truck, not too bad. The Zetter, I did trade it back in. Although it was a newer and a little bit higher horsepower, I don't know. I went back with a Massey. I've got this 5470 that was used at the dealership that I went in on the trade, and our Deutz went in on trade as well. Basically, I didn't realize it, but that planter, seeder that we were using was a very high dollar seeder. In fact, a higher dollar seeder than this one right here, which I did replace it with. And since we'll have to till our ground, I got this brand new, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, cultivator for when we don't need to do deep tillage. And that way we'll have something to go over the ground before we go over it with our new seeder. But, yep, this is our new Massey Ferguson. Well, new to us Massey Ferguson. It's got some hours on it. And then this may look like our original Massey Ferguson, but it's not. It is a 3090, and our other one was a 3190. Very, very similar until you get into the cab. And then you can see, yeah, it doesn't have near the setup the old one did, and it is rather old. So, pretty good deal there. We still got our West trailer. I'm still keeping this full, which we need to fill it before the day is up. We're running low. That's where, without it, we're in a lot of trouble. Oh, and as you may notice, a second shed. I found the guys that built this shed out of recycled materials, got them over here, and it cost us about $20,000 to have this shed built. I also, for about $5,000, traded off for a smaller unit for cutting, but this one has a tedder built into it. So when we need to start making TMR for our cattle, I'll come back to that. When we need to start making TMR for our cattle, which we do have now, let me open the door here and I'll show you our cattle. They're just in here, I'm munching away. And these are young cattle. They're not adults yet. So they're not, excuse me, they're not producing anything. I'm just feeding them the grass at the moment. But when we do need to make TMR, I'll have the hay. And that brings us around over here to this building. Now, I bought this for pennies on the, yeah. This is a hay loft that can store a fairly decent amount of straw and hay. That way we'll have it available. So, I know it looks kind of unusual, but apparently it's a really old building. It cost me a fair amount to get it moved over here. And then, of course, I also planted all of this back to grass because we're going to need the grass. Oh, and then $1,000 and some change for them to put it up. Got me this old shed that they scavenged from somewhere. I don't know. They just took it apart and put it right back together. Good place for the combine, which we are going to need to get into right away. This will not be the combine's permanent home, but for now it seems to be a pretty good place. I kind of encroach over here on the neighbor's land a little bit. I don't think they're going to care too much. But we do need to get everything ready because the combine is first up on the list of things that need to get out to the field. So the dealership has been through this. It's got a lot of hours on it, but it's going to have to work for our first harvest no matter what. It just is. We need it to work. Very, very desperately need it to work. So I do believe we're just going to go ahead and dive right into it right now. We will open everything up. Okay, yep. Things seems to be pretty good. Let's fire up the machine here and have a listen. Sounds good. Okay. Well, let's take off and see how we do. Now, we should be dropping a straw swath. Let's have a quick look. Yes, we are. Perfect. I was surprised to wake up this morning and had seen that this had turned and was ready to be harvested. I'm very thankful for it anyway, because we do need the straw for the cattle, and we also need the barley for the chickens. They're really not using that much. Oh, and something else. I went ahead and cleaned up and sold the Turbo Farmer and the bucket, because let's just be honest. With the silage pit gone, I really didn't use it anymore. If I need a front loader, that's why I got that front loader on the 3090. That'll cover the need there. But anyway, I'm going to just harvest away here, and I will get the trailers and everything down here for when we need to unload. I think I'm going to put one trailer at one end and the other at the other, or the truck at the other, and that should take care of it as far as I know. So I will see you here in a little while. Summer like rain, summer like heat. we've gotten about half the field done. And although this truck does not hold as much as the trailer does, it seems to be doing a pretty good job of just getting the wheat to and from. I don't know how much more our little silo can hold, because once it's full, we're just out of room. We ain't got no room anywhere else. So we will have to be extremely careful about that. Um, oh, there we go. That was pretty easy compared to last time. Don't know what the deal was last time. And that's it. It is full. Okay, well, I'm going to step inside real quick and find out where the best price for barley is and what we can even do with that around here. So I will be back in just a little bit. Okay, well, I got a hold of British Grain is going to take my barley. Um, I went ahead and had him send up a flare for me so I could see which way to go. But we're going to go top this off and empty it out. Explained to them I just really didn't have anywhere to go with it, and they said, well, it's not the peak price right now, but we've got a decent price. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it. That's what I got to do. But we'll get up here, we'll empty the combine into this truck, and then get over there and get that just sold off. I did make a decision while I was inside. I definitely think that this combine is just too small for us. Um, I would also like to find, but no guarantee that I will find. There we go. Another truck that's a little bit larger. Maybe one that can actually pull the wagon that we have, has enough power to pull it and something of its own. But we'll just have to wait and see, you know, what kind of profit we make off of this. And I mean, we still got a lot to accomplish. Um, we'll probably get Harvest With done today, and then potentially tomorrow, or maybe later today. I don't know for sure yet. We've got to do another mowing of the grass, so that'll have to be done. Now this, they said they're off of a side street up here that I haven't been down yet. So I need to start paying attention to what I'm doing and maybe a little bit better. Oh, where'd my beacon go? Let's stop here and look. Oh, huh, right there. I've passed by it multiple times. Didn't even realize. Oop, little fender bender. Didn't hurt nothing. Maybe this door? I bet that's it. I bet that's it right there. Just got to back into it. I think that's right. If it's not, we'll find out soon enough. Yeah, there we go. Yep, money's going up, so we did the right thing and we dumped it in the right place. What are we going to get? Okay, 7,855. That's darn respectable. I can deal with that. Okay, let's get back to the farm because we've got a lot of harvest to get done. I'm going to go ahead and time lapse back to the farm and get right back into harvesting because we do have a lot to harvest with our little itty bitty harvester. So I will see you there. All right, there we are. The field is finally done. That was a long, long period of time getting that done. That was bad. But we survived it, and it is done. Now we'll just get this emptied out. Close her up here. And we'll go wash this off real quick and run the remaining amount of grain in. And we should be good to go. But I'm going to go ahead and cut it for here. And we'll catch you again next time. Thanks for watching.